You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over?
I found a drink and would like to return it.
Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost a stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
Later, buddies. Alright, let's report our stuff to the good old Vigil. What's up? And the winter. Get wrecked. Tracked.
Shall be done.
All right.
I shall do it.
Hey, Commander. We need to talk.
Of course, Ogden.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
I apologize. At least this isn't light. You hear the Archdemon.
Can't imagine he has anything interesting to say. In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed and 1,000 Darkspawn burst from her.
That's really strange.
You're telling me. Then the Darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And then one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
Yeah, that's not a Grey Warden dream.
Huh. I do get other dreams about Darkspawn. Mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere scary. Thanks for listening, Commander.
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice in your land. Certain matters of court must be decided.
Alright, back to some politicking. Alright, so anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
A little more would have been nice, though.
Lady Liza Pacton demanded this audience, quite loudly.
Alright, let's begin.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Okay. Really? Okay. So I like how you can basically just go with the letter of the law, or be more merciful, still follow the letter of the law, like Geralt is suggesting. But look, a lot of people are losing their livelihoods over this blight in the Darkspawn. I really have no idea why I'd go with, boy, this man desperate to feed his family deserves to be punished. What's a flogging, by the way? What is that? A punishment in which the victims hit repeatedly with a whip or a stick. Yeah, okay. I get that. But no, we're not doing that. Look, man, desperate times call for desperate measures, and I need the Grey Wardens just like you need that food. So join the army and your life... Yeah, okay. Join the army and your life will be spared, your family fed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next is a serious matter. Danella, a soldier of the Vigil, abandoned her post and was caught 3 leagues away. She is charged with desertion. Even if it were not a time of war, the penalty would be death.
I asked the old captain several times to release me from my oath. The Darkspawn are too near my family's farm. They need me, my lord. I'm no coward.
You dishonor everyone who serves the Vigil. You think you are alone in having family under threat.
The men are afire over this one. Danella is an accomplished scout, but desertion could destroy the army.
Woo! Yeah, okay. So, have her executed, have her imprisoned for a year, have her bring the family to Vigil's Keep and start over. Or let Varel decide. Basically, if you default to letting Varel take over, he'll basically just default to the letter of the law. You basically become as hands-off as possible. So, in this case, you want to make sure that we don't give everyone the idea that they can just go and get deserted. That man who's very clearly never been in the army trying to feed his family is one thing. But this is a person who's in a situation that literally everyone else who's already in the army is facing, if they ever have a family. So, it's like, I can't really justifiably think that she's a special case. The truth is, I just want to make sure no one has any reason to have a problem with my ruling. I feel like people don't mind another sword in the army, so people who have a problem with deserters make a lot of sense. We didn't see it at Osegar, but there's a guy at Osegar that was literally caged for trying to desert. And the less I bring up for Sir Jory, the better. So, her motive mitigates her crime, 1 year in prison.
The commander has spoken. The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Cairns Down. She...
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl Rendenhar made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Hal's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Turn Logain.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
Right. So I'm immediately inclined to take Sir Darren's side because, boy, he was on the F. Logain team. So, our choices here are grant the land to Lady Liza, let Sir Darren keep his land, give the land to Liza but promise to compensate Darren with persuasion, Claim the land for yourself, or let Varel decide, because again, the letter of the law... Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. I claim this to be the land for myself. So, if we pick the first option, Darren joins a conspiracy... Ooh. Oh, no. Right, remember, there's still technically a conspiracy to attack the Grey Warden later. So, the decision you make here will affect which noble joins in on said conspiracy because they're not satisfied with the way you are ruling these people. Not giving Darren his land at all makes him join that conspiracy. But Lady Lisa is also in the conspiracy to begin with, which is what Sir Darren just implied earlier. Persuade Sir Darren. If you persuade Sir Darren that we would pay him in some way, well, nothing happens. But if you keep the land for yourself, you receive 100 sovereigns, both Lady Lisa and Darren will join the conspiracy. Oh, that's right. We actually killed Lady Lisa at Old Stark's farm. But she'll still be here for the sake of, like... for the sake of, you know, the quest. She needs to show up there. Our Hal can go suck it. In hell. Sir Darren keeps us holding.
Ban Esmerel will hear of this.
The commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
There's one other person we could have shown up here for. Sir Temmerley the Ox. Meyer and the popular was caught roaming in the streets of his men with blood in their clothes. Right after Sir Tamra was found murdered. Oh, okay, interesting. So that's what happens if we don't go for the Dark Wolf option. Everyone thinks he's guilty, he doesn't do much to convince them otherwise, but there's no proof. So your choices are to have Sir Temmerley the Ox executed, released because there's no evidence, have him imprisoned until your extremely long investigation is over, or have Varel decide to let Timberley go. If you have Timberley executed, he will not be part of your assassination attempt, and there is no additional repercussions. If you release Timberley, he'll continue to be involved with the conspiracy. If you have Timberley imprisoned, nothing will happen. So we have Danella. Basically, if we complete Buren conspiracy by initiating Sir Tamra's help, and we complete the quest, basically, you either get the Danella case if you completed a Buren conspiracy, or you get the Sir Temmerley case if you didn't complete it yet.
Commander.
Another wish is undertake to joining.
Oh, I hope they fare better than Sir Myrene. I'll make the preparations. From this moment forth, Sigrun, you are a Grey Warden.
A toast, then. To those who fell in Kal Haral. May I join them soon.
You chose her well, Commander. She will wake shortly.
Yeah, she's a real darkspawn killing badass. Alright.
I'm here to serve, Commander. Very well, Commander.
Commander,
Report on his wish in the Arling.
the soldiers are doing their best to defend the city of Amaranthine. The Darkspawn are attacking some of the outlying settlements in large groups. The common folk are getting scared, Commander. Good day, Commander.
I must confess I am concerned about our recent discovery in Kal Hirol. We've seen that the Darkspawn have changed into something else.
You have any suggestions then?
I'm not sure. They already outnumber us by a huge margin. If they have indeed changed and become intelligent, they could organize. They could create and command armies. They could strategize.
Time to draw a good plan, then.
May I also suggest improving the keep defenses? Our numbers are so diminished that we may not have enough men.
Fucking yeah.
However, I guess that adding Grey Wardens into our ranks indiscriminately may also work. I guess they are also worthy if they pass the joining. But let's not waste time. We've much to do.
Why are you so cool? All of a sudden. Alright, let's see here. So, that being said, what we're going to be doing now is...
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Is what I should be saying. And I really... Oh. They're farther ahead. What the frick? Yeah. Alright then, let's stop the Dworkin first.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
You didn't want to blow up those Darkspawn, right?
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Did you invent these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Kunari who perfected the art. That just gets in my craw. Sullen.
Well, yeah, they actually have gunpowder, basically.
So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
Is there any way I can help?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those Darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
Your luck. I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Okay, push yourselves hard. We need those explosives.
Aye, Commander. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Okay, so 2 iron sand converted into 2 bombs. Great.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
Yeah, I found this tablet in Calhoro. Could you take a look at it?
Aye, Commander. Aldrich, come over here. Well, I'll be
We need to send this home, brother. Orzammar must know how the casteless of Kal Harol acquitted themselves in their final hours.
Castless bearing arms. Oh, that'll go over well.
Those casteless are heroes. It must be recorded by the Shaperate. Thank you, Commander.
Yes, it must
We'll see
be.
This is delivered into the right hands.
Basically, we did the right thing. Isn't that more important than anything else? Alright.
Warden.
Oh dear, Mika, what is it, Wade?
Haren is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common.
I certainly appreciate fine weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things that dwarf and craftsmen would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
Oh, nothing. Remember, fantastical materials.
Alright, a master's work.
You're back. You need anything?
First, let's see your shop.
Oh, of course.
Alright. Duster. Wait, Wardens go. Dwarven heavy armor, white steel. Volcanic dwarven massive armor, though. I don't want to sell the flawless jewels because I'm afraid of what that should be for.
You're back. You need anything?
Alright, I got an ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron. Very high quality.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
Oh boy. Does this actually mean anything? You have your guards.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Haren, you abuse me so. It's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Alright.
Yes, Commander?
I found this golden shell in Kal Harol.
Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait.
Alright. Wool padding, master living potion, pure iron, and a blood lotus. Alright.
Do you remember me? The merchant from the road?
Yeah, I do.
I've made a deal with your Mistress Wolsey to provide some new stock for the other merchants here. Make her bless you, sir.
Alright. Okie dokie. Does that mean that the stocks would update by going inside?
You need anything, Commander?
This is nice.
Okay.
That looks fine indeed.
Let's see.
This is nice.
That looks fine in...
Sigrun. Where's Heart?
Oh, how
Where's
nice.
Heart? Soap on the rope. How quaint.
Oh, how nice.
Alright. Okay. So now we're gonna go.
I don't think we should dally here.
Okay, follow me.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
Obviously, go on.
The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels...
If I haven't come across any, I'll keep an eye out.
I'll be here. Don't tarry too long. Got a wall to rebuild.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
Captain didn't mention anything about that.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
Alright, take me to the cave end.
Straight away, sir. Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favours.
Alright, how the man cleared rubble?
You heard the Commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead. We'll be back here.
Alright then.
I shall do.
Okay. Alright, alright.
It shall be done.
Hey, Mabari.
Adria. She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Alright. Not bad. The basement holds some goodies. Response from Rendon Howe. Can forward insurrection, put any troublemakers in chains, do whatever it takes to weed them out, whatever it takes, Lowen. Not fail me. Yeah, Howe was a piece of garbage. I'm super glad Nathaniel is cool, unlike Howe.
Very well.
Frickin' Howe. But I'm you! Yeah, or something like Danny, or whatever. Why is this game... I felt taken out of experience. This is not... I felt taken out of experience. I don't hate him.
It is
I
begun.
hate that guy. I hate that guy.
Very well. It shall be done.
Injury kit. Book. The Great Right. Oh my god. Rudon, shaman, the people turned him from the gods. Turned from the gods who had ever sheltered him. His grief, he destroyed the gifts of the Mountain Father and brought them.
The dogs will dine on this. Watch out on your left flank.
Anywho. But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm sure the House are all pretty swell people at one point, but yeah. All right. I didn't put coup de grace on you? What the hell? Jeez, I was reading dumb. Alright. There's a trap at the target location will deal damage and slow the first hostile to reach their trigger set. Delilah House letters. Alright,
This is nice.
Alright.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
You're free. Run.
Quick, before more of those things come.
There's zero reason that you can remotely leave them there.
I'll take care of it.
An Avar crypt. Let's set these babies on fire.
Come, let us end this.
Wow, Daniel was a beast even without me properly setting him up to backstab. Then again, I think that's just a combination of awakening stuff and being awakening.
It has begun.
The Trickster's cap.
It shall be done.
On the Avar who lived here. The Avar are the Avar are so... I don't know anything much about the Avar because... It's hard to remember a lot of them, I admit. Kiev, Kieval, Kiev Core... okay, so these keys is going in the right order.
Very well.
It's not that hard to find to pathfind, is it? You're right in front of the thing.
It has begun.
Key of Kevil. Alright. Oh no. Adrala, no!
No. No, Adraya. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adraya.
You don't know what it's a dry ashes turn to go along for. Viridium ore. A gold earring. Laird and rented house. Jeez, oh my god.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens.
They're all
Get
true.
to see it firsthand.
They're all true for a reason. It's what we do.
Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
Alright, so the Darkspawn came from below.
Aye, the Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Let me know as soon as you clear the passage.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Alright, so that's the keep then.
Of course.
Commander.
Alright, any messages for me?
Give me a moment.
Salvage operation. Oh. Oh, right. Sure.
You're back. You need anything?
I got an ore deposit.
Viridium.
Armor and weapons. I'll just get...
And that's the thing. Okay. The 10 spell power is really nice, actually. For him. Let's see. I guess we can just knock this out right away. Sure.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Alright, let's do it. Here we then.
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, enemy, nearest visible, activate mode, shadow form. There. Now we can... So basically, if we're in combat, then shadow form. But if we're not in combat, shadow form. There you go. That's, in my opinion, that's probably the best way to handle stamina-intensive abilities like shadow form, especially since Nathaniel can become even more ludicrously, stupidly powerful if his backsteps this way. Golden Light of Korath. Key of Korath.
It has begun.
Alright. Shrine of Korath, Vigil's Keep. Excuse me a second, this is going to take a while. Alright, take the offering, gives us 15 gold, and activates 2 steel golems, so will attack you. If you then sell the item, you can make 5 more gold. In this case, you also get a random encounter with several of our warriors within the FR leader can attack you. Or we can add diamond to the offering. But due to the blood, the golden item will be removed from your inventory. You can add the diamond back for the gold. Add the corrupted icon to the offering, which is creates a shrine. Also, we'll add the gold isle core to the offering. This will open the hidden part now. I add 2 frenzy. Object 3. Taking the offering gives you the best results and then the most gold and you do the same amount of XP. That being said, we already have our own way of making gold, so we'll just add the gold isle to the offering.
As you say.
Some more Lyrium sand is really well appreciated.
Darkspawn.
Elven Runestone. Gem Cluster. Gem Cluster. Warfloss Diamonds. Quartz. Genuinely have no idea what's supposed to be default. Oh, Jesus.
Very well.
Scorch. Alright. Is that right? So, we're in too deep, but we're also deep enough to get to the bottom of this darkspawn invading. my vigil. Frickin' great. Trickster's boots, too. Getting pretty close. Alright. Alright, what else can I do to Nathaniel?
It has begun.
Cannot do that while I'm... What the heck? Well, okay. Just fight, man. Jesus Christ.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Breath, look at that. It shall be done.
What in the heck do you mean you can't do it in a fight?
Ready.
What a completely pointless ability then.
Very well.
Call of the Inferno. Oh, I forgot this was here. Rapid aim, cold resistance, 10 spell power, 15% points against fire damage. Honestly, this sounds like it's more up my jam.
It has begun.
We'll find out Wraith. We'll find out Wraith later. Tempest runes. Get a lay. Oh my god.
Now we do
Take this fire.
More the fool say. No quarter shall be. I got you.
Woo, boy, that was spooky.
Ancestors favor us indeed. This is a dwarven barrier door. Before old Calharol fell, she nearly had it complete. Only the mechanism needs work. If they'd only had a bit more time to finish, Orzammar wouldn't be all alone.
King Fish while Calharol began.
Won't take me long to fix up the mechanism. Poor sods were nearly done.
To be completely honest, I do like the way Dragon Age and Elder
This is
Scrolls
proper
use
dwarven
technology
engineering.
in their
You stand back now.
medieval settings. It's not like high tech. It's more like just
Should buy us a few years. A decade if we're lucky.
That'll give us time to devise a more permanent
steam
solution.
engineering. Alright, give it a few moments.
Of course.
This smells
Are you ready?
That's what's the key.
Of course. I shudder to think what would happen if you hadn't cleared the base.
We still have one piece of unfinished business down here. We don't need to go all the way back down to the actual Tig. Frickin' solution. Yes, it should, man. Alright, so what the heck now? Okay. Hack on. We have Korth's. Creed of Korth.
It shall be done.
And last but not least, the key of the lady, whoever that was. Snare save.
Come, let us end this. Surrender! I will be merciful!
Alright. Of our Lord. Shadow form. Alright. You destroyed the Wraith. With luck, it's not gone for good. Alright, now let's loot these last couple of survivors. Venture. The Great Strife. Master and superb lyrium and standard potions abilities. Daisy Cutter. Nice. But down here are also the wolf threads. Now, on the console version of the game, the wolf threads are necessary to make the Black Blade armor set's full set bonus actually work. Without the wolf threads and another pair of gloves you can get later, that armor set is just bad and impossible to use.
Oh, you're back to visit old
Yeah,
Dwarf?
some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. Thanks for your help. Use them to give those...
As you say.
Alright then. Alright, Nathaniel. The Halbo.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the How crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during
So,
the
the
exalted
game
marches.
hints at Nathaniel originally being a bow user. Why wasn't it used afterwards?
Well, my father hid it away, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't simply have it destroyed. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the free marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Alright. Yeah, Nathaniel will not automatically equip the Halbo. It's a good weapon for him, for what it's worth. Really good weapon. Alright then. That's gonna be it for me for right now. See you guys later.